360 VR cam. I don't particularly know what I'm doing, so hopefully this is good. We're gonna head for the Guardian radio booth to try to find Guardian 1 number. Now, of course, we have no idea where the Guardian radio booth is. We haven't looked at our map. We are just blindly walking around here. Slight adjustment to the camera here. Sorry. You guys are live streaming on YouTube in virtual reality. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hugs. 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 Meet you all. Hugs? Hugger. Why not? How's it going? Clan members get hugs. So. Hi.
Oh, honorary clan too.
Well, yeah, you're honorary clan. You count. Yeah. You don't have the title, but you count.
Yeah.
You have a G1 care package in the car.
I do.
And we share Twitter, so it counts.
So, everybody watching, if you can hear me, we have Tim and Tay and Unilala. Well, Unilala. I said your Twitter name. From when I go to type it, I spell it in my head, so I say your name that way a lot, yeah. So,
Sign all Lay's.
what's that?
Oh, from Lay's.
Sweet. So, what's that? These are Mark's prints. I can carry them around for you if you want. You don't have to take them from me.
Always has too many things.
Well, I can carry them around for her if she doesn't want to take them right now. Look at your sweet bag. Right there, right here. I'll carry them around today, I don't mind. I was told you were the one with the plan for them though. You're live streaming on YouTube and VR right now. Oh, look at that. Camera on camera action. Oh, yeah. This? I brought it to give away to a fan.
Oh, I thought maybe there was a booth here or something.
No, just brought it to give away to a fan. I tweeted out a message, and if someone comes up to me and says the right thing, they get it.
For me, it's always going to be up between.
I was told to pick one too.
Yeah.
I picked that one.
You got that one?
Yeah.
I might. It's always going to be between these two.
That's what looks for me too.
These are the two I've been printing over.
If I get another Mark Square print, it's gonna be that one. Yep.
Probably kind of have a new Guardian right now. There's not a lot of space.
Have you guys seen any good costumes?
Here, there.
It's so hot out there. There's a little type though, like a little guy.
Oh, yeah?
Probably like 8 walking around.
was just there, now she's gone.
Down there. The Destiny blue shirt.
Well, I should go find Kate up and say hi to him. Maybe I'll come find Liz when he's not swarmed. Hey! How's it going? Good to see you. Say hi to YouTube and virtual reality.
Why is there a lot of
Hey! You're on YouTube and virtual reality. How's it going, man? Mark? Say hi to YouTube. Oh, camera on camera action. Camera on camera action.
Inception, Jordan.
So how's it going, man?
Good dude.
We just ate for the first time.
Yeah?
Back is a little tired from standing all day, but it's all good. It's been fun. You see the bike flying going on back there now?
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, right. Life in VR.
See this? What's this guy do?
How's it going? Life in VR. You're live streaming in VR on YouTube.
My mind blown. To Brandon O'Neill, the guy who voiced Pro, signed it for us. We're doing a silent auction for that. And up to 400 right now. So guys put down.
Wow. Awesome. That's a cool pick. I brought it to give away to a fan. I tweeted a message, and if you come tell me the right thing, you can get it.
I didn't see the message.
Well, you can try to figure it out.
All right.
My name's on my plate there. If you have access to Twitter, you can try to figure out.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No, just I'm from Ireland and I'm trying to get them. It's impossible.
Oh, no, GameStop has them. Like, GameStops all around me have them on clearance.
GameStop on clearance. Yeah.
Like, everywhere around me they are.
In Ireland, they don't. In Ireland, you're lucky to even get them.
Oh, yeah. If I don't, you might want to check if there's a GameStop near here. You could probably. I mean, like, they're cheap. So, hey. How's it going? Say hi to YouTube. You're live streaming in VR.
Hi!
It's Cade Vision.
Oh my god.
So what's new? What's going? Hey, how's it going?
We're getting ready for our podcast panel here shortly.
Awesome. What time does it start? What time is it? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock down the
Oh,
street.
nice.
We gotta start setting up.
We have a printout of the box.
You guys got going all the time. You got some
They were like all here.
It's 2 pages. I got 2 pages.
I was watching it. This is like
business cards, Dana. All typed out. What? Oh, I know all your information. I don't need to steal your business cards.
I got a bunch of them.
All right, I'll take it because it looks cool. Put it in my wallet.
Get out of here. Send all day long.
I know it's.
I whipped some up real quick at the last. I whipped some up real quick at the last minute for E3, but I personalized all my cards. I stamped the holes and signed them myself. Yeah.
just like going.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's streaming through my phone. I'm not even using the memory on this or anything. This can actually hold 9 hours of video.
Wow, that's impressive.
I mean, it has a 128 gigabyte memory card in it.
Who's watching?
What?
Can you tell who's watching?
I mean, if I went to my YouTube channel, I haven't used YouTube to like stream very much, but that's the only thing I can live stream to, so I don't really know. The recording will be there forever, so I can go back and edit it and do whatever afterward if I want. But it does 4K and all that.
How much of your data?
I have unlimited, so don't even pay attention to it. I actually was one of the people that when they took away unlimited, stopped upgrading my phone to keep my old plan. Because you only have to switch to a new plan if you took the free phone upgrade. And I just bought my phones outright and kept my unlimited data. And it was actually a grandfather's plan, so eventually my unlimited data plan I kept was even cheaper than the regular limited data plans they were putting out because they couldn't take the price away from me either. Because it was contract.
The epitome of grandfather.
But I had to spend like $600, $700 to buy my phone. But that's what you have to do now anyway.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, which is nice, no interest. I mean, they do a good job with that, but this came for $50. It's normally $230, but I got it for $50 with the new S8 I got. Hey.
Ancient child.
Hey!
Three years later. How you doing, man?
So you playing
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah.
I saw you. I didn't
just
see
got
you
it.
on, but I saw you've been in. Yeah, not bad. I played the original Elite back in 1985 on an Apple II.
They're giving away that edition
I saw that
free on computer right now.
Right,
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that. I have no desire to go replay that. I've got the new one. It's all good. Yeah, hit me up if you're playing.
I will.
Got a group from my clan, like 4 of us are just flying all over the place.
Shark's got it too.
I saw Sharks was on, and I saw you were on it.
I'm still mid-training. I'm still getting my legs.
Oh, wait. Landing on spinning platforms is the devil. It took me a good 8 to 10 tries before I got it. Now I've got it down, but it took a bit. But it's
I got it my first try, in the first training mission, the first one. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, where it's been super slow, but
yeah.
I landed the first time like fairly slick. I'm like, I thought that was gonna be a lot harder.
Yeah.
I'm like, I better try that again. And then I like failed like 9 times in a row. I'm like, beginner's
you gotta be facing the right direction, pitch the right way. Oh my lord, and it's a blast.
You're live streaming in VR on YouTube.
In VR? Ooh, even better.
Yeah, you can go to your mobile and use it to like.
Okay, excellent. I'll check it out.
Well, you're the first non-G1 clan member who's a fan I've met, so you win the Sparrow.
I've got one. I've got the same one sitting on my desk at home. Give it to someone.
Okay, I will.
So,
but I tweeted out before the first non-G1 fan to come up to me
Oh,
while
okay.
I was doing paid vision. Got the reason. So
Yeah,
even though you didn't see the tweet, you met the qualifications.
Yeah, no, not gonna accept something for free if I've got one. There's
Well, that's awesome.
decent for 'em.
Someone else will get it.
Yes, there'll be other non-G1 guys there. I was a member of the G1 chat forum just before the release when Remy first set it up, and I was bouncing back and forth between where am I going plan-wise, and then I just wound up with the guys who I'm with. So it was like I felt this connection with you guys from day one, and then
Well, we're always happy to play with you.
Yeah, I keep up on your podcast when I can.
There's tons of podcasts and we talk forever.
Yeah,
so.
No, it's good stuff. Yeah, so it's D2 right around the corner. So it's fun stuff.
Awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do some gaming in the future here.
Please hit me up anytime. So,
Will do, man.
Still playing Destiny. It's not many of us still on regularly.
I was gonna try to complete like really 100% my book, but I don't know if I'm gonna finish my trial stuff. I got almost everything else done.
The
But
trials is the only thing I need to throw like 5 more Nova Bombs on my Warlock team. That's my last class finishing up and the trial stuff. I'm just not gonna see the lighthouse. It's not good sex to me. It's something else for me. Unfortunately. But if you want to try,
I've been to the lighthouse.
I haven't done it.
I was in year 1.
That's what I've got left. I still need the lighthouse. I think I've got everything else done in the trials except the lighthouse. But I know my limitations.
See, on my trials page right now, it has the lighthouse note filled in, and then down here it says like 1 of 6, and everything else is blank. Because I haven't trials since the book came out, more or less. I've been too busy, and I mean, I'm more PvE than PvP, and when I do PvP, it's totally for fun. Type of guy.
Right,
so.
that's how I am. So I go in, my clan is 90% PvE. We go into trials to get bounties done, yada yada. But there's never been a serious push for it because that's not it. So I'm content with where I'm at. I got a wrecking ball. I'm not sure how, but I got that.
That's the one I'm worried about the most, obviously. But
the secret is what do you run regular class?
Warlock's my main, but I'm pretty comfortable with everything.
Involves bubble fight. Set the bubble with armor and light on and let them come in on it. Then wait to get the timer down where they have to come in. So you get the flag up and drop the timer with armor and light. That's how I got mine. I don't know what they're I plan after the timer went up, I dropped the timer bubble. So the checkpoint comes up, and everyone jumps in trying to get the checkpoint with armor and light on.
Like you, Mobius?
Yeah, and kind of thought, wow, maybe I should just run this a lot of time and try to get some light that way.
Well, I'm sure once you get up high enough, somebody's going to see through that somehow.
Yeah.
Like, those guys, like when I went to the lighthouse, I was totally carried. I didn't make it there on my own. Two guys who normally do double carry.
Oh, wow.
Like, they're guys who normally by themselves taking two, so they don't have to have regularly on the weekends. Two of them, like because they're fans of GuardianCon podcast, they're like, hey, we'll just squeeze you in before we start the stream today. And nice. Jump in with both of us and we'll. And I literally put it one run from my starting point and get to a place to put my crosshairs in someone's back
where they had everyone down.
Yeah. Literally, it was like a sprint. I'm like, oh, I can see. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're.
Okay, well, that's done. Those are good friends to have.
Yeah. Fortunate. And that was the only time I've been to the lighthouse, too, so. Well, wife has played a line for him.
Oh my God! So I've been helping out with the raffle, so I've been doing the tickets all day, and all day my voice has been talking. Mike showed up, and all of a sudden no one cares about the raffle. Everyone starts like he missed last year on the passport issue. So
The lighter you press.
All right, stage go. That's in VR on my channel if you want.
okay, so let's pull up. Gotta get reception in here. How the hell are you getting reception?
Hopefully it's still streaming actually. I probably looked at it. No, it's still streaming. It's still going.
What's your channel?
Agrios and Dendros. One word, my name right there spelled on my tag right there. What's up, sugar?
I can't type with still. That finger.
Yeah, end There it is, yep. Right there, that's live.
There I am, I see my fat ass.
No, you can use the phone to like look around. You can turn the quality up in your phone if your phone adjusting the quality down.
Wow, that's holy cow.
So it's just like you're here. You can bring it down lower.
That's crazy. Okay, so you're a technology geek. Got it. Nice, very nice. And we'll drop a sub on your channel.
I hardly ever use the channel. I just got this thing, so.
Very nice. With Cade at the top of it.
Yeah, it's my Cade Vision. It's Cade Vision camera.
Nice.
That's what I'm calling it, Cade Vision. So what are they selling the raffle tickets for?
The raffle is for the HD60S Elgato, the controller layout, side layout, show, and the banner.
And how much for the ticket?
$2 for one ticket, $5 for and then they've got the X50 Pro signed by the voice actor for silent auction. Oh yeah, $400 is the current auction on it.
You and me both, man. You and me both. Believe me. It was hard for me to even bring it. They got because they shipped it to my house. So yeah. I just write Agrios in the back. I'm good, right? The rest of that we got. I got one.
Like the other Agrios.
Yeah, no, not very many. But it's more common in like Greek culture and stuff like that. There's not too many though. You mind holding for a second?
Oh, yeah, not a problem. Oh my God, I'm in complete control.
Chuck them in there, baby.
I will man the camera.
All right.
And do some aerial footage while you're signing. Yeah, live VR. soon as I get rid of this.
I don't even know how that happened. Usually they're like, oh, it's
That was the best comment.
GuardianCon. This is Timmy from Location Daddy. And this is Tay from G1. And then Agri from GuardianCon. But that's pretty much it.
I think we played Wednesday.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. No, we did the No Fun Brigade on
Yes, we did. Oh, that was so much fun.
Were you bubble tight?
There were three of us. Four.
Yeah, that's awesome. We did that once too. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Where are you going with that?
No, it's not. It goes through tomorrow.
It's on hook.
We're gonna bring it with us to the podcast, man.
Yeah, take that. We have a much lower view.
So that's the front.
Which is the front?
That way. I guess it's a little guy.
That's why you did that. We're gonna open up the internet as well.
Yeah.
We're gonna take email bid.
You're never gonna get that back up. Now it goes back up.
So I'm guessing Red Letty did not make it down.
Oh, our velvet?
Our Velvet?
Yeah, no, not this year. Oh, it's close. Go ahead. Good.
I know who makes it.
I'm just taking over, but you can have it back.
If you're having fun, you're welcome.
I was gonna say, I don't know how far away from you I can get.
Well, you've been in so far. You haven't broken the signal, so you're definitely staying within range. Whereas 25 minutes.
Now we're cutting.
Yeah, live streaming the VR to my channel. I don't really use my channel much for anything else. Like it's only a stream to it.
Does it have audio too?
Yeah, it hears everything we're saying.
Now
Everything you said, you know.
Now I can just.
I don't know the range. It's not like super professional audio. Like if I were gonna like make good recording for like a quality channel upload, I'd want to bring a second audio recorder. But for like personal use and fun, that's more than enough for a good microphone.
Well, I'm assuming since I'm holding it, it can hear me.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely hear you. I don't know how far away from here or how deep this ceiling is. The holes are on the top. I haven't had it very long.
Well, we're about to find out.
So that, what's over the stadium seating over there? Is that like where the podcast, like, panels are?
Oh shit!
Panel
I
is
hit a
behind here, and
button.
they've got the podcast thing up there. The stadium seating is really just sit down and get off the seat for a while.
Did I? All right, I hit that button.
No, it's fine. I'll tell you what. You have to turn it on, switch it on the bottom, and then that's just for like a Bluetooth to it.
I just want to make sure I didn't turn it off.
Yeah, if you hook the phone to it with an adapter, that button.
I had to go up there and take a look and look down on it. So typically, like this,
They're under the table, like on the table.
so I had to go. I went up to my old seats.
Well, that's so you can like take it if you want.
I just take that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's nowhere out. There's a bag.
Oh, man.
We are just.
I thought you were going to do that. I was like, I don't know what you're doing. No, she's got the radio band.
My iPad, that's what makes my thing.
We had to save mom. Right? Yeah, we're all out. Today we have like 6 of them. We're like,
That's awesome.
I met Nick Cash and I was too excited to see like anything for that. I was like, hey, I love your stuff.
So this is a line to see Bife. And over here we have the Elixni Enthusiast Alliance and Lay's Summerstone and the Exo Watermelon. Until they kick us out.
You're streaming live on YouTube.
Mister!
They can hear and see your PR. Awesome to see you. Yeah, I'll see you more later. Yes. Yeah, get this.
It's all yours.
Okay. Paid vision has returned to my grasp.
You are in control. You have the power.
So it's neat. I just got here before I found you guys.
Honestly, this is kind of it.
Okay. So it's mainly like you walk around here and I've seen
Yeah.
everybody who has the cool stuff right here.
Yeah.
So, good.
And then the panels.
A little bigger than last year.
At either end, yeah. The scuff one, I haven't walked over, but they said the scuff one's been bombed all day.
Now, I don't have tickets for like the Guardian Radio Theater thing. Does that mean like, can I still like see them from the back like area? Is there, like standing room in the back?
Podcast, we have to do. We didn't get tickets.
Okay.
Yeah, not how.
So yeah, I'll be looking for a spot by you guys.
Yeah.
I don't even think about it.
What is he saying? You didn't even have to. Yeah.
I was not on top of it.
I'm going to take a little loop walk. Okay. going? Are you in any of these or selling out any of the things? Men's wise? I was just trying to figure out whether I could just wait till I got to my car later to buy a Sox period round.
Men's wise, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I'll just wait till a little bit later. Thank you.
Ladies wise, we're in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah? Oh, I gotta see that.
The grays are almost sold out. The waxer has some damage done to them.
Gotcha. I would advise my clan beans.
Yes.
Thank you.
Tell them to be serious.
Are all the shirts available to everyone? Are all the shirts available to everyone, or are there some that are restricted?
All of them are, yes. Right?
I think it was the
Should I get this one for my Destiny controller? The Warlock controller. Yeah. You think there's how much is the
So the Destiny, this is our Destiny 2 edition. They're $18. We actually sold out today, but they're overnighting us before. So if you come back tomorrow, they will be.
is there any way you can write me down?
Yeah, pre-order?
Because we're gonna be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. You have the normal gray ones?
Yeah, what are you on
So wait, because my controller is white and yellow. Can I get the gold ones? Oh, wait. Can I get these gray ones? No. How do they direct farm in my life?
Snap-on and off. They have these little tactics on them that wrap around.
Alright. I got a dark green and a color. Nice.
Let me show you my controller.
Black green.
I will say, on the Destiny 2 one,
That's what I was thinking about.
so like I said, the gold ones, so we make these out of Destiny. We don't have the packaging. The other ones we made here for Destiny. And with that green, we made a few changes besides the color to the function as well. So unfortunately, we only have this one that we just put. But I'm not sure if you can feel on here, the bridges on the outside are a little more defined, whereas on here on our first go around, it was softer. And then there's the color they push the edge like the curtain style. We made it more durable and just upgraded it now.
That's all in Destiny 2, right? And you're getting more tomorrow?
We're getting more tomorrow. A lot more tomorrow, yes.
Little match like this.
I mean, you're going to be here tomorrow anyway, right? So you can have Destiny ones are 18 because they're licensed to 1G. The rest of them are not licensed, so they're
It definitely comes in one style. part I will post about the artist because I moderate for the Twitch exit. I will post what's going on this website.
I got one last year.
Yeah, we have one too. Yeah, the black one?
Yeah. Wouldn't you mind holding that for me for a second? We're live streaming to YouTube right now.
Oh, nice. Got a little case there.
In VR.
VR?
In virtual reality, yeah.
Oh, nice.
You can either look at it with VR headset, or
the
you can look
Samsung.
at it with your mobile, like moving
Back
around.
here, like stabbing something.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead and walk off.
But I've heard good things. I know Destiny 2 is coming, and I told him, okay, sub to my YouTube channel. Right, yeah. I believe, though, we're going to start cutting over to the main stage. We have some live performances going on pretty soon. And it looks like right away here we're going to have Megan on first. Oh, we'll introduce her.
Well, no. We have people who be out there. But I think maybe
Awesome, dude. We're just lurking. This is Guardian Radio. Pass. Red. This is being red.
That's movie trailer. I could go as deep as that. I'm sure we'll get to some jerky voice impressions. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure someone will ask me too.
Right now sounds like a great time, Joe. You got your big shoes.
Well, see. Oh wait, that's it. Zer's in the tower, right? Well, Zer's some bad awful things, and I fell down the stairs.
Is this free for all now?
My reach. Because of these glasses, I can't see.
So, talking about how playing Destiny on PC is a little bit like cleaning your glasses.
Cleaning my glasses?
Come on, continue to choke.
Just say like, no, like if I walk into a Titan in Word of Dawn, they have Helmets 14 on, like, because it is Word of Dawn, I can't see, god damn it. Right, enough of the jerky voice.
Literally how every podcast starts.
Every show is somehow
Like,
about
this is the part you don't see before we go.
I'm trying to make everyone laugh.
Oh wait, no, Mix and Mark then like to like his computer and not.
It breaks every time, of course. Every time. Hold on, guys, hold on.
Oh wait, and then there's Bite. Are you awake, Bite? Hashtag wake up, Bite.
It's 5 a.m. for me.
Hashtag wake up late.
Someone DM by immediately.
We were singing that back there earlier, man. Wake up. Sorry, guys.
We're good.
Thanks everybody for showing up.
Yeah.
Are you guys having a good time at GuardianCon? How's everyone here?
Make sure you guys got the tickets too. If you're in a seat, there's tickets on your seat.
Check under your butt.
Yeah, under
It
your
might be
butt.
stuck to your butt.
Real quick, everybody, can you hear everyone on the stage well? Is everybody good?
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Say into the chat. There's a mic still on. Chat.
Maybe the Twitch chat. Mike's live in there. Oh, okay, there's a Let's give it up for Dale, the sound guy, man. He's dealing with all these people. Everyone, Dale!
Hashtag legend.
Dale, you're my boy.
Working, but levels are
Wait. The real question is, Dale, what class do you play in Destiny?
I'm out. Dale's over. Screw this.
done.
We do not
Dale's
float.
fired. Dale, you're truly awesome. I love you so much. Dale's fired.
All right, guys, I'm going to start.
Warlock's full flying.
What's up, everybody? Thank you here for joining us here for the Guardian Radio panel. We're so glad you guys could be here. Make some noise, man, for GuardianCon. Radio. My name is Mark Turcotte. We've been doing the show for over 4 years now. We were the first and longest running Destiny podcast still on the net. So thank you. So we've been doing this a long time, even before Destiny was officially a game that people were out there playing. But of course that wouldn't happen if it wasn't for my co-host here. So first up, from the days of Destiny, the founder, our community manager, Miss Bell Bunny. Give it up for Bell, guys. Alright, and next to her, of course, your friend of mine from across the pond, Mr. James. My name is Mike Byford. Mike, what's up, dude? Of course, coming all the way from the Northeast, from Queens, New York, our King of Queens.
Queens, that's my new name.
Mr. Shaw, makes it nice for Shaw. And of course, the man who I had to drag out of his closet to get him to come up here. My morning fire team, bro, K-Dub. K-Dub, what's up, man? There it is. Well, guys, of course, you know, we asked everybody to send us some questions, and we got some good questions. But before we do that, like, how's GuardianCon treating you guys so far? I mean, this year compared to last year.
What do you mean compared to last year?
Oh, that's right. Life didn't make it.
If you didn't know, Mr. Bife left his passport last year, and unfortunately didn't make it. We did have him on a Skype call, and we were passing the phone around to everybody so that they could talk.
You know, you missed a golden Jersey Boys accent. Opportunity there with passport.
Well, I could say,
My passport.
he left his cloak. He had his cloak from the vault of glass that he left his passport.
Wait a minute, though. I think Life left his passport, but Sean, what did you leave? You left something up in New York instead. What did you leave? With your shoes.
Oh, I left my shoes and my raid glasses.
You left your socks.
So I left socks. Because I got on the flight with flip-flops, and I forgot that I brought sneakers with me, and I forgot to bring socks. So my girlfriend Beverly back there is letting me use her socks right now. Your socks anyway. I know that I'll stretch them out a little bit, but I swear I'll buy you 2 new sets.
So, all right, guys, so let's get on to some of these questions here. First one comes to us from Yap Neal. And he says, which character in Destiny are you most like in terms of personality? I'm going to throw it to you first, Mike.
Isn't this a dub?
Well, so you know that crazy old man who's no fun at parties? His name is Toland. I think I'm Toland, except I hope I'm fun at parties. I hope I'm fun. Unbelievable.
When do you remember your passport and actually come to the party?
Gotta get to the party first, right? Let's party.
I need my passport for ID too, which means I can actually drink at parties. But no, all seriousness, I identify with a ton of different characters in Destiny, and that's what I love about Destiny generally. You have so many characters that you can understand. There's so many different people that you can look to and say, yeah, there's a little bit of me there. So for example, Mark, Caleb, you are our Titans. Who here loves headbutting? Who loves what? Loves what? Headbutting. Good old Saint 14 is right up your alley. There is someone for absolutely everything. And that's what I love about it. But just because of the law, and just because he, like me, makes really weird, mad, ranting notes in his journals, in his grimoires, totally shattered, I am that crazy law guy of Destiny.
So what about you, Bill?
Honestly, this is going to sound... Well, okay, first I would say the stranger, because I never have enough time for anything. But...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Realistically, it's going to sound kind of weird, but I would actually say my own guardian. Like, she obviously hasn't been getting a whole lot of the voice recently or anything, but I kind of have become her, and you know, in the community, that's kind of how I pictured myself. I'm like, oh, I have really pretty pink hair, and awesome at throwing knives in people's faces. That's me, right? I do it all the time.
Now here's a question: does your guardian actually have a name, or is it just Bell Bunny? Because ever since we've done Ghosts and Echoes, my guardian has like a name behind it. It's also scary. What about you?
I actually haven't named her. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a D2 thing.
No.
If you have ideas.
Sean, what about you, man?
I probably have to say Kate 6.
That's what I was going to say.
Probably because, well, I'm a warlock at heart. I made a warlock, and warlocks do get inner dodge for Destiny 2, if you didn't know. I would say Kate 6 just is a smart ass. You know what I mean? I was trying to get clips of his voice the other day, so I just sat my character next to him, and he's constantly making snide remarks. The character actually looks up at you while you move around him, so I would have to say Kate 6 just because he's a wise ass. He makes a lot of funny jokes.
What do you got?
Exactly what I was going to say.
Really?
Everybody knows I'm a smart ass.
I mean, for me, originally it was probably Zavala, just because the Titan definitely turned into Salad, which we just saw how awesome Salad was. So it's probably for me, Titans all the way. Titan, is there any Titan love in the room?
No.
Where's the hunter love?
There's some hunter love coming from Kato when he said,
Exactly. I don't hate it.
We're talking personality, not
all right.
Where's the warlock love? Where's the warlock love?
All right, so this one comes to us from Glenn. And he says, as this is the first time you have all been in one room together, which, by the way, it is, what's the one non-video game activity that you folks would love to do together if you had the time?
Mini golf, no questions asked, done.
I will totally kick your butt.
Bring it sounds like
It's happening.
it's happening.
Yeah.
Where is the mini?
Do they call it mini golf here, or is it putt-putt?
Putt-putt.
Like some people, I call it mini golf. Over in the South, they all call it putt-putt. I don't know if that's
Putt-putt, mini golf. The point is, I'm going to whoop everybody's in this game.
You're gonna whoop them?
Yeah, I'm going to whoop something that
That's
goes
what they
behind
do
you.
in Britain. They whoop, they don't.
Gator, what about you, man?
If we're like playing pool or darts or whatever, I don't care what activity we're doing, just being able to hang out together in a room. And, you know, like some of the best times that we have are just before the podcast, just hanging out talking, or, you know, DVD, of course. But then sometimes we'll have a meeting every once in a while and we have to talk about stuff. And I enjoy that. We just talk about, you know, everyday life stuff. That's so any activity we're in the room, just hanging out and talking. We know it lasts.
What about you, Sean?
Well, but we were saying, like, what would it be like to have a podcast, like, when you watch, like, Joe Rogan and stuff, where they're all in the room at the same time? Total different dynamics.
It's totally different, man.
Looking in the eye, not across Skype calls, you know what I mean? Like, how much more interesting, but I'm going to go the nerd route and say, I like to go bowling. I enjoy it. Does anyone like bowling out there? Am I the only nerd? There's a couple of you guys.
We bowling.
I like bowling.
We bowling at the same time.
Bowling.
Same
I'm
amount of
300 in that, man. I got we bowling.
I heard it. So something like that, but yeah, like if we could ever get a space where like we could meet up to do something where we're like looking at each other, there's such a better dynamic, I think, as opposed to just Skype the whole time, talking over headphones in our living room or closet. So.
What about you, Belle?
I mean, I love the idea of all of the above. Like, here's my thing. So the first year, we decided that we were going to originally all meet up at your house, and we were going to road trip down. And someday we're going to do that. We're just going to make random stops along the way. Every weird thing we find, and take a group picture at it, and we'll mini golf, and we'll find a bowling alley,
And we'll catch Pokemon.
and we'll catch Pokemon.
We'll catch Pokemon.
Be honestly, just anything, hanging out, because like this has been great, but we still haven't gotten to just hang out yet.
Because somebody had an Uber driver that drove him around his hotel for 30 minutes straight. That guy gets 1 star. Joseph, shout out. Named and shaped. Joseph from Florida. Gee. But no, it's seriously. Like, I look forward to hanging out with any of you guys. But Mark, you have one last question. And I know there's a certain answer that I think I want to hear from you.
From what I want to do with everybody?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys know, I like to do the Spartan races and all these races and stuff like that. So I would love to have all of us as a team. Come on, now we can do it.
Mark,
you can do it.
Mark, if you
Here's
want me
the
to
deal.
throw up, I'll just drink more tonight, okay?
I need my Titan buddies to backpack me, and then you carry me. I'll do
And
it.
we don't even have to do the Spartan race. The Tough Mudder is more about working as a team and everybody getting through. But I think it'd be super cool if we did it. And, you promised you're going to come and do it.
Yeah, one
So
time
you
I'm
would.
gonna do it. But you know what? I'm really surprised that you haven't put Sean and Belle through a little bit of hell and made them sit down with Paragon.
Oh.
I am amazed that neither you nor K-Dubs have
It is
tried.
I haven't
downloaded
missed a
on my
bullet yet.
console. I just never turned it on yet.
I might this summer though. We're in a little bit of a dry spell with Destiny. So I've been cheating on Destiny with a little Call of Duty.
He's relapsed.
I'm excited about World War II. It looks good. So I went back and been playing Modern Warfare.
Everybody's excited
I'm
about World War
the
II.
only person in the world to ever say I'm excited about World War II.
That's good.
That didn't come off right. All right. I'm excited about Call of Duty World War II. It's on the ground. Looks good. Sounds good.
All right, so this one we got. This comes from Tiger to Action. And he says, start a 5-minute timer. Which we're not going to do the timer. We're going to do what he said. He says, everyone on the panel but Life talks in a British or Irish accent.
Oh God.
Life must attempt a Southern accent
Oh,
during the
God.
same time. Pro tip to Life, the use of y'all, Joshin, and is that how y'all want to be when Jesus comes back? All deep South sayings. Have fun at GuardianCon. It's an amazing time. So Tiger, thanks for sending that in, man, because that was great. So the question we gotta ask, and we'll do one or the other either. This is from Glenn also, and he says, what is your favorite thing about each other? And what is one thing that drives you crazy? So either pick one you like or one that drives you crazy.
And I have to do it in a
Plus,
British accent?
you have to do it in a British accent. Oh my god.
Please can I go last?
I have no idea how to do this. Well, let's see. Mr. Byford, I believe, is pretty fabulous at everything he does, and it's very dramatic at times. Everything is dramatic. It's very. That's about it. That's all good. I can do the y'all thing though.
I can't say nothing because anything I say is gonna sound like this. Y'all are killing me. And y'all need Jesus.
It's either. Oh god, wife's head is already on the table.
I kind of exhausted my British accent with the cloak from the Baltic Laws. I can't think of it. Well,
I'll go. You want me to go? I'll go. Alright. So, I got it right. I got to talk it. Am I talking like Paul McCartney? Or who am I talking like? Somebody like that? I don't know. I'm not that great with the British accent. It turns a little Irish, a little Scottish.
It was totally Irish Scottish. I didn't know you were trying for British.
I tried.
I was going to give you credit on that.
Sounds like a cartoon character.
I used to always do the rundown for the podcast. Yeah, K-Dub started doing the rundowns, and usually when I would do it, I would put a little bullet point and a little thing, and it would be nice and like one page. When we passed it off to K-Dub, he started literally copying and pasting the whole Bungie update or a whole Game Informer article that didn't know what I was talking about, and I couldn't find anything. So we're slowly getting the bullet points down now, slowly.
I put pictures in there. All kinds of stuff. So.
I love how y'all started like Father Ted, and then you slowly degraded into what? I don't even know.
Oi. So, I want to learn about the Grimoire, but it's worth fuck all. Oi. I'm gonna go to this. I'm going to this geezer.
We are doing this
fight,
kids.
Tell me the law, please.
Y'all want to learn more about the lore? You gotta check out my YouTube. Just saying. I never dropped before I said
I okayed it.
There you go.
Accents to save my life.
Hey, you're doing one right now.
British. Just say that in British. That's all you gotta
Okay, so if you're going to try and talk in a British accent, you have to stop sounding as ridiculous as Bell Home.
To answer the question,
We probably should have switched your seats.
I fly quite often. You might have caught on to that regularly on the podcast.
Where's that Bell versus Wife logo?
Yeah.
Can we get some giant axes on stage right now just so we can recreate that?
Let's go.
And in all fairness, for karma's sake, I think I'd let Mel quite easily win that. I mean, she'd win probably anyway, but I mean, you know. Okay, definitely.
Thank you. But anyway, to answer the question, you all know that I play GuardianCon constantly. And I would honestly say, like, can we share our code word? Is that allowed?
We may share the code word.
Okay, so we came to a point where we're going a little too much sometimes. And so we now have the code word where in chat, if he's being a poop head, I tell him that he's being a flamingo. And I have a whole set of memes that I send him if he's being like a certain type of flamingo that day, and they all have some flamingo pictures on them. And it's our thing. But in reality, he's also he's probably my favorite person in the podcast. Because I mean, I hate him, but I love him. Especially when he's calling me in another.
And by the way, it's a flamingo.
Flamingo. Flamingo, Mike. All right, let's see. We got one more here. This one comes to us from Jonathan from Montreal, and he said, "What was the most awkward moment you experienced in a community meetup, whether it's Destiny related, Comic-Con, etc."
So, does it have to be on the show floor, I wonder? Because, I mean, if it's just generally at a convention, there's the 5 guys in Austin in my hotel room, one of which is naked on the 4th story. I've told this one many a time, but I'll tell it one more time. I was in Austin, Texas for RTX, and this is a story about how some of y'all need Jesus. basically, I get to my hotel. I've been awake for something like 27 hours before I get to my hotel room. It's the 4th of July too, so I've had to try and sleep in the hotel lobby while the parade of drunk people have just, come back into the lobby. I'm sitting here, I'm a British kid of 18, and I'm sitting and watching the Americans who are drinking, and no offense, but you guys are amateurs. You guys are
He's at the pub mucking around.
Point is this,
Hold on,
I
I've
go...
seen you drunk on EBD pretty darn quick. It gets ugly.
I hold myself very well, thank you. I can walk a line after 15 vodka cokes.
He just can't talk it.
Well, if this is drunk, and if this is not so... Wait.
This is literally...
Anyway, point is this. It's 3:30 in the morning when I finally get my room key. When I do get that room key, I go upstairs and I'm thinking, there's surely no way this can go wrong any further. And I think, oh God, it is going to go wrong. And I'm praying because I think it's the most likely thing. Just let the door key work. I put the door key in and it works. So I'm like, yes, finally, my luck is changing. It's not changed. So I go in, and here's the thing, 4th of July, any festival that's going on, you will always have people turning the lights on in a hotel room, because otherwise there are going to be drunk people who will stumble towards their bed and they won't make it. If the lights are on, they're much less likely to trip and kill themselves. The light is off, and then I'm thinking, wait a second, that's not right, and then I hear rustling from inside the room, and I think, oh God. I turn the light on. My room with 2 twin beds has 5 occupants in it. 2 of whom are in each bed, and then the 5th is lying there, completely naked, buck-ass nude, on the floor in front of me, with the crown jewels lying out right in front of me for inspection. And at that exact moment in time, I just sort of said, no, this is too far. And so I slammed the door behind me, turned the light off, went down to the hotel manager's desk, and I basically just lost my mind. And then, it's fine though, it's fine, because not only did I get to bed eventually, but they did upgrade me, so I was like, okay. I think the sight of a crazed young British guy who's just saying, I've been away for 27 hours, and why are there people in my room and there's naked people? Yeah, that's the craziest, most awkward con experience I've ever had. Shout out to Don Carey.
Yes, he's awesome. He told me that I was not drunk at all. I love you. But anyway, no, the big one was the hip. There's a guy, N64 Josh.
He was here, they looked at us.
N64 Josh and we've been friends pretty much from day one in Destiny, and I've done a number of podcasts with him. We've spent hours and hours on Skype talking. I've seen his face a million times. I know the guy really well. And here I am at the D2 reveal, and I don't know, I think it was just like, there was a red carpet, my brain just was not working properly. I spent the whole day around this guy, and I give him a hug and everything, and it's not until we're on the shuttle back away from the event at the end of the day, and I get this Twitter notification, and it's from Josh being like, I'm in the same bus as Mel, and I'm like,
she didn't even know.
I look at him and I go, Josh! I had no idea it was you, and I felt like a complete idiot because I spent the whole day with the guy. I don't know, my brain died, but yeah.
I think for me this would have been, I went to E3 in 2014 and helped Bungie work, like the booth, we showed off the Crucible and all that. And prior to that, my wife and kids went up to New York, so I was home for a day or so. So I put a message out on Twitter saying, hey, if anybody in Charlotte is here and you want to meet up, talk some Destiny, come meet me up. So it was the first ever meetup I did. We had the podcast, we've only been out a year and a half. And so I meet up with a guy, and he starts asking me questions about like, oh, so how is it, where the wife and kids go? And it was like kind of one of those moments where it just like, it made it real for me, You always forget as we podcast, it's like so many people listen to us and we expose so much, and we're totally open with everything that we say. But like, it was the first time that I experienced that, where someone came up because they, follow you on Twitter or whatever. So for me, it was kind of like, oh yeah, man, I mean, really nice guy. So it wasn't like it was, but for me, it was just a little awkward. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Like, you know that. Like, that I said that on air. You're watching me. Like, it's just kind of weird.
Always watching. Always watching.
I was told to eat the microphone.
So for me, probably a nerve-wracking event was, so we went to Destiny 2 reveal, and like I got all my footage, and one of those types that I have to upload before everyone else. I use Express Script. I went right back to my hotel room and realized that the hotel Wi-Fi to upload the 45-minute strike, and it took 45 minutes to do the inverted spiral strike because I was with two blueberries and didn't know what they were doing. But, and I realized this is not going to happen, so I came downstairs to the business center, which was like not even a business center. It was like an out.
It's next to the bar. Let's just tell you.
It was like next to the bar, basically. And I logged in, and I was able to put my USB stick in, log in my YouTube account, and start like uploading it. And then I go back up to my room to start, like tagging things and putting titles. I come back down, and this guy has like the fear of God in his face and my face because it was about to cut.
It only gave you 5 minutes before it
only
turned
gives
you
you like
off.
a certain minutes within the computer, and literally, like I was literally about to have a heart attack, like that moment. So
I got to the mouse to shake it with like 3 seconds.
like 3 seconds, and otherwise I would have had to re-upload the entire thing, and I was just a basket case. So, K-Dub, thank you for saving my ass. He's MVP right there.
I can't believe that I even looked over and I was like, what's that message? I don't think that should be up there. And I went and looked.
Jumping time. Titan saving the day, right?
He shoulder charged the computer.
Hey, it works, man. He skated over there.
For me, geez, I said awkward moment would probably be last year's Guardian of Destiny. Let's see. Later on, the next day,
which one this is.
Somebody, hey, remember this, that, and the other thing? And I was like, yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Hey, at least you didn't randomly comment on somebody else's butt that you work with on this podcast. Because I did that when I was.
She did.
I'm like in the gas station. I'm like, ooh, that guy's ass is good. And I turn to my husband and I say this, and he goes, you know that's Tatum, right? And I will never live it down.
Bending over, picking up the ice, you know what I'm saying?
Has everybody answered that one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, we got a special guest here in the audience with us today. If you've been listening to Guardian Radio, you know this gentleman. He's a legend here in our community, a legend now to the Destiny community. We want to welcome up Mr. OBX Boy Ed.
OBX Boy Ed!
For those of you that don't know, Ed has been giving us. Put him over there.
You can't see him.
We can't see him. Maybe can we see him? Okay, maybe switch him over. Yeah, can we? So Ed, over the years, has provided us with multiple consoles to give away to you, our listeners. And Ed, this is Ed. This is the guy doing it. So Ed, how's GuardianCon going for you so far?
Well, I'm having a great time. It's great to be on the Destiny Community Podcast. I listen to you guys every.
The shit. Good thing you were off.
Team chat.
Good thing you were off the picture.
Oh, GuardianCon. Okay. No, seriously, I'm having a great time. Meeting a lot of people. I'm looking for any of the content creators I can find. We're getting a T-shirt signed that eventually I'd like to be able to frame and give away. But it's just wonderful. Last night we had such a great time. So many people. So many people came up to me and wanted to say hello, shake my hand, and it's very humbling. So I'm having a great time, Mark.
Well, I want to ask you, obviously you've provided us with multiple consoles to hand out to people, and just the generosity is incredible. Like, what makes you do this?
Well, the first time, it was after you had a fellow on who gave away a PlayStation. And because I made an Xbox, I was like, man, this is not fair. This is not fair. I got to represent. So I contacted Mark. We'd already been in touch for my time on the speak pipe, and I said I want to give this console, and it all worked out, and it was great. And I just feel, indulge me for a second. I'm a lot older than your average Guardian, and I come from a family where my parents grew up in the Depression, and my mother. Her family, my grandfather on my mother's side was a civil service worker, so they didn't really experience the Depression. He was a postal worker. But my father's family, the Depression landed on them. For my father, Christmas meant a sock with an orange in it. A good Christmas meant an orange and a pair of shoes. And when we grew up as kids, my father, who was not wealthy, told my mother, when Christmas comes, it's going to be like we own the toy store. And the generosity, whatever they did to make that happen, made an impression on me about being able to give when you can give. And it really struck me when we had the moment when Bungie said we're not going to support 360s and PS3s anymore. And I offered you a console. And what came out of that was, I think 11 other people came forward with consoles, which made me very happy. And if I can influence somebody to do something nice for someone like this, that's all I want to do.
Awesome. Everybody give a hand for Ed. I mean, all right, well, obviously, Ed, you are a very giving person. And everybody out here in the audience has tickets on their seats. Get your tickets out, guys.
Everybody get your tickets. Retrieve your tickets. Get your tickets, everybody.
Okay.
So, do you want to tell everybody what we're doing right now?
All right.
What do you got, Ed?
We got a PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, when we pull the number, don't throw away your ticket. Because we have a second PlayStation 4 Pro.
These guys are incredible.
That's not it.
And there's more?
There's more.
What else could be more?
We also have a 3A Warlock figure.
I'll take that.
I'll take that instead of
I
PlayStation.
almost threw it in the garbage, but...
Hey.
So here's what we're going to do. You guys in the audience, if you win it, we'll take it now if you want. Otherwise, you can come get it at the booth afterwards. We'll do that. But yeah, so if you want to still, if you're hanging out with the con still, not going anywhere, you can come get it at our booth.
Yeah, we'll hold it for you if you don't want to carry it around.
All right, here we go. First one. You guys ready? 957-414.
Cool.
957-414. 957-414.
Nice.
If you got the ticket.
Stand up and
957.
Go ahead, man.
But you want us to hold it for you, or you want to take it now? All right.
Awesome.
Take it. Hell yeah, man. Give me that.
Awesome.
PlayStation 4. Give me.
Alright, we got another one. It's for the second piece. Alright, you guys ready? 957-498. 498.
Winner, come on down.
Alright, congrats, man. Alright, so one more here. We got
The Jedi of Destiny Racing.
Thank you. I have been waiting 4 years for someone to say that. Yeah, there's only one of those left, by the way. Oh, only one.
Alright, so the winner of the Warlock is 957-495.
495. 495. See, he's a warlock. He stumbled coming over here.
Sean's a little nervous.
You gotta get it.
Sean, let it go. Sean, let it go.
You can do it. Fight,
Sean,
fight.
let it go. Sean, just do it. I know. Sean,
It's all right. We'll get ice cream later.
Alright, you're up for it, you
Congratulations.
we have one more thing to give
We
away.
have something for you
Get out.
that we want to give you. So, Ed obviously is clearly the most valuable Guardian, not only amongst our community, but in our opinion, amongst the whole Destiny community. So, Ed, we made you a nice little trophy here. It's awesome.
And side note, if you're ever in the New Jersey, New York area, this man loves sushi. He loves sushi. Feel free to hit him at OBX. What's the other number? 107 on Twitter and buy this man sushi.
Nice. All right.
All right.
All right, awesome, Ed. Thank you, Ed. All right, so also, those of you here...
Another round of applause for Ed. Come on.
Yeah. For those of you here in attendance who met by our booth, you already saw that we were giving this away. This was a very generous gift from a listener of ours by the name of John. He's also known as Insan Zan on PSN. And this, we're actually doing a silent auction on for those of you guys that's into the stream. This is Brandon O'Neill, the guy who voiced the Crow in Destiny 1. He has a very nice picture blown up the Crow, autographed. We framed it up and we're doing a silent auction. If you're listening back in the stream, you guys can bid on this. You'll see the bid down in the stream. I think it's at $400 right now. It's
currently at $400
until Saturday. The money, of course, is going to St. Jude. So email us if you're at home. You can get on this. We're going to start opening it up to email entries. Feedback at theguardiansofdestiny.com. And we're going to get the night bot set up tomorrow. I think.
Yeah, so it's going through tomorrow, and
so give it up for John. Let's get it up for John.
It's awesome. I almost didn't bring it with me. I was like, did I forget?
K-Dub foul.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. There's only one of those in existence.
Right.
Only
Just one.
Just one. So the person has it is the only one. Unique. Completely unique.
Yes, yes. All right, let's keep it on the Destiny tip for a little bit.
Let's go.
We got a question.
Guys, I thought it was a dead game.
Wait, is this Dead City?
Yes, so dead.
Yeah, totally dead.
With the sequel
$1 million.
Really?
Dead. This one's from Flying Monkey Muffins, and he says, that's a great name, right? Flying Monkey Muffins. Think about that one for a second. He says, Destiny 2 Companion app. What do we want? What do you guys want from the D2 Companion app?
A real book in the app that gives me all the lore, please. Please. Ooh, good answer. Please. Rip the grimoire. I'm so sorry.
As the clan leader, or a better functioning clan system in
the app.
Because as much as I love being over on like beta and stuff with my clan, it'd be great to have a few more options on the actual companion app.
Got anything, Sean?
Well, for me, I am a hoarder. My vault is always full. Do we have other hoarders out here? I still have my year one Vanquisher, what else? My first Moon, Backsmither class, and I refuse to delete them. So anything that can make it easy as possible for me to swap gear, or if I have a PvP loadout that's going to there's no way to like this much strength, but if there's something where I can just click a button, I'm on my Gauntlet, and I just want to maximize my gear and stats, like PvP time, click a button, and it moves it all to that one. Or sending stuff to the vault, of course. The vault on the farm, right?
So basically, Destiny item manager.
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much did.
I want to be able to delete stuff from directly in my vault or in my postman.
Yes,
like,
I think having the ability to see when the lost sectors or the public events that are coming up, and you can make it like push notifications. You can maybe something happens every 4 hours or whatever. I can set it up on my phone and say, hey, let me know 10 minutes before this launches. Your phone goes off. I say, cool, we're gonna log in right now, real quick. Public events.
That's such a great idea. I love that idea, but I'll be driving in New York City and all of a sudden I'll say, there's a public event going on in the European Dead Zone. All right, I gotta drive back home now. Sorry, guys. Can't pick you up.
Oh, damn, that's a flashpoint going on? Oh, sorry about this.
I really think that's one of the cool things that has come out of a lot of this is we want this the community stepped up and built them so that we have what we need. And that's awesome. Props to you all.
Yeah, I will say, when we were in LA, we had a lot of access to a lot of people. We asked them kind of about all that stuff, and they said, they basically said, well, there's third-party content creators that do a pretty good job. So, hey, let's give it to them. But yeah, I would definitely like to, I've always wanted to have preset make a loadout, blah, blah, blah. So I can just go boom, hit a button, and then it swaps. Whatever gun, whatever, couch, whatever, subclass, whatever.
Let's see, next one comes to us from Legend27, and he says, other than Destiny 2, what game are you most excited to come out this year?
I honestly, after watching E3, honestly, Anthem.
That's 2018 though, right?
Anthem.
In the year of 2017.
2017. Sorry, I'm not good at dates, you know.
Can we change the question to games?
Sure. Well, that's what I thought. Well, we got a little discussion going on with some games.
So what do you say? Air. Paragon's still in beta, so I would say honestly, just seeing how that evolves.
Battlefront 2, man.
Watching that, and then
Star
I
Wars.
know I'm getting there, and then obviously Mark and I are huge Star Wars nuts. If you've ever looked at my closet, occasionally you'll see a lot of Star Wars stuff in there. But Battlefront is.
Battlefront to me is just incredible. I mean, I was at Star Wars Celebration this year when they announced, it had the EA and all that stuff, and they showed that story trailer, and that's going to be canon for Star Wars. So all you other Star Wars nuts out there, like, we can play this game and know that this is actually canon in the Star Wars universe. And it looks like they're blowing it out of the water.
Mark's going to have his official Stormtrooper costume in about a week.
I am.
He's going to be a member of the 501.
And the 501, which is a great group. I mean, they help support, kids